talk about the last episode of Seeking Sister Wife. Usually I make a couple different videos recapping the episode, but this week I'm probably going to recap the whole episode in this video because there really wasn't a lot going on. The Merrifields wasn't on it this week, and it just felt like more of a filler episode. So we had the Davis family, and really all we saw this week mainly was the women. So April, Jennifer, and Teresa decided to do this, I don't know how to say, boudoir, you guys know what I'm talking about. The little sexy photo shoots people do, like wives do for their husbands, or, you know, sometimes when women are pregnant or just in a stage of their life where they want to feel more confident, they'll get these little sexy lingerie photo shoots taken. And I think Teresa was the one that booked this photo shoot as a gift for Nick. They went all out. They had professional hair and makeup come in and do all three women's, and they ended up getting ready. And while they were getting ready, Teresa started breaking down crying, and she said that she's having issues with her confidence. So she says she doesn't feel as pretty as April and Jennifer. And I don't know why she feels like that. She's freaking gorgeous. She probably thinks in her head, look, I'm taller, I'm thicker, I'm probably going to stick out like a sore thumb next to him on TV. I mean, but she looks just as good as everybody else here. I think she's probably also having issues like doing this photo shoot on national TV. Like, not only do you have the cameraman there, like the person taking your pictures, but then you got a whole film crew zooming in. But, you know, they're going to make it tasteless. Or, I mean, they're going to make it tasteful, you know, and make it as PG as possible so they can put it on TV. And she starts freaking out. And April and Jennifer think that she might be, like, intimidated because she's like, look, I know we can be intimidating just because we have so much already built with Nick, and just the fact like they're so close. And I think that at times Teresa may feel like an outsider just because April and Jennifer have been friends for years, and she's not at the same place in her friendship with them as they are with each other, and same with Nick. So I feel like she feels like she's way behind compared to everyone else, and that kind of makes her feel uncomfortable at times. I'm sure that has to be hard because, like, no matter how much time she puts into hanging out with April and Jennifer, I just feel like they're not going to be on the same level, at least for a while, because not only have April and Jennifer known each other for so long, but they spend all day with each other. They work together, then they come home and sleep together. They share Nick together. April thinks that Teresa is jealous of them, like professionally, like what they do for work, and it sounds like where they're at in their lives. I don't know if that's the case. You guys let me know what you think, because Teresa did admit that she does HVAC, and I mean, I don't know a lot about that, but I've known one person before who did HVAC, and they made like over $100,000 a year, and she acts like she's the HVAC queen. And I think moving forward, like, Teresa should start trying to, like, go out with each of the females in this group. Like, I think she needs to go out with April by herself, Jennifer by herself, and start working on her relationships one-on-one with each of the women. And I think once she gets closer to them, she'll feel a lot more secure in the relationship. But I mean, again, it's just gonna take time also, because she's trying to rush things and they're kind of pushing back on it. And I think she feels like, oh, they're rejecting me. I don't think she's used to, like, being told no or, like, feeling rejected. So that's something that's completely new for her. And now I want to talk about the Williamson family, Reiss and Billie Jean. So things are going exactly how I pretty much expected they would be going with this couple. We see Reiss go out on this date with this girl, and he should have just sat down and had a video chat with this girl, because I feel like if he could have just asked a few of the questions he asked on this date, or sat down on a video chat with this girl for 5 minutes, I think that would have saved both of them time, and they would have known, okay, this is not working out. We're two different people. Let's just save ourselves time and not meet up with each other. He meets up with this girl, And he gets vanilla ice cream, and she's like, ooh, vanilla? Like, you're not even going to try to be a little dangerous and get some cookies and cream or chocolate or add some sprinkles? And he's like, no, I like vanilla. Just like my wife says, I'm real vanilla in the bedroom. And I'm sorry, that is not a line that you want to lead with in a date. Talk about how vanilla you are in the bedroom. Like, as soon as this girl heard that, she was completely turned off, and you could tell she was like, oh no, this is not gonna work, because she's into like freaky stuff. She said she wants to share Reiss's wife, and she wants to hook up with her, so she's trying to eat the coochie while, you know, Reiss is doing stuff with the wife and have like a whole throuple situation. But Reiss was like, I'm sorry, that's not what we're looking for. But I don't know, Billie Jean might be down. She's probably bored with Reiss's vanilla ass and is ready to spice it up in the bedroom and would be down for something like that. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the girl could show up with a strap on for Billie Jean and for Reiss. She even asked Reiss, she's like, have you hooked up with a guy before? And he's like, oh, do you think I'm gay? And she's like, no. And he's like, okay, then why would you ask that? I mean, why else would you ask that? You obviously think he's down for some D. But he sat there and said, no, I'm not into anything like that. And she admitted that he is very flamboyant, and nothing about Reiss turned her on or made her hot or made her think, oh yeah, this guy is the one, let me go on a second date. Like, everything he said to her was like red flag after red flag, and she said, yeah, I can't do it. I'm looking for a man. If I wanted a girly man, then I would just be with a girl. I hear her completely. I'm a bisexual girl, and I feel the same way. If I'm going to have a girly man, I might as well just go for a girl. And she said that she is at a stage in her life where she just wants to have fun. She's had serious relationships. She's not trying to have no more babies. She can't have no more babies, actually. She had her tubes tied. So what her and Reiss are looking for are just two completely different things. And like I said, that could have been cleared up in a 5-minute video call or even like a deep, long text message. But, I mean, they got the experience to go out and go on a date. With every date, you learn, like, you know, what you like and what you can apply for better. Like, if that was Reiss, like, I would be asking each woman, like, if he strikes out, I'd be like, okay, well, what can I do better next time? Like, can you give me some constructive criticism, some feedback? I mean, she did. She was pretty open with him. It was like, dude, you're just flamboyant as hell. And now I want to talk about Yessel and Danny. So they have no business looking for another sister wife, because you can tell that Danny is not on board for this at all. She was peer pressured by her husband with some freaking PowerPoint presentation because her husband sounds like he's a horn. I think they're just playing with fire. She seems like a beautiful woman. It seems like they have a good marriage. And last time, when they brought another girl into the picture, it almost ruined their marriage. And I don't think their marriage is going to survive another betrayal like they went through the last time they did all this. And Danny's making all these unrealistic expectations for Yessel. She's telling Yessel, well, you can go get a girl and settle down. And, you know, they want a girl to settle down with. Like, they're not just trying to find a girl for Yessel to take to Pound Town every night. They're looking for a potential wifey. But she doesn't want this wifey to have any of Yessel's kids. And I mean, you might get lucky and find someone who doesn't want kids or who's done having kids. But the girl they're dating now, Jackie, she wants kids. And Yessel sat down with Danny and said, so you're fine continuing on with this rule that whoever I date can't have kids, even if that means that we will lose Jackie. And she's like, yeah, that's fine, because she's not thinking about the repercussions. At this point, I don't think she wants him to be with Jackie at all after hearing about the fact that Jackie likes to have sex all day, every day. I mean, did you notice how he was talking about how much he loved Danny's curvy body, and then she shows up, and when they're all out at the bar together, she shows up in that outfit where you can pretty much see, like, it looked like she was wearing underwear straight up. She was trying to show as much skin as possible. And that's one thing I've noticed. Like, when these guys start seeking other women, their wives start dressing a lot sexier. Like, hey, you know, you may have your shiny new toy, but look at me. I'm still looking good over here. Like, I noticed, like, Danielle especially, she does that, especially whenever, like, Lorraine started coming around. Or, like, if you look at how Danielle dressed at the beginning of the show versus how she dressed now, she dresses so much sexier and provocative. And I would be really surprised if they do find somebody where there's not a lot of issues that come along with it. And last, I just want to talk about this couple. I'm not really going to go deep into them because I'm still questioning if they're even legit. Like, something tells me that they're just friends that decided to do this show together and pretend that they're a little sister wife couple. Because how are we finding out first episode that this girl's saying, oh, I can't do this, and she's already banging someone else, and then he's already going on a date with someone else by the second episode? It's like, I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like they were very that serious to begin with. And these girls, they honestly look like they could be cousins. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they're cousins or sisters or somehow related. But if they are legit, I think the big issue is with the guy here. I still can't remember all their names, but I think he thinks he's bigger and badder than he really is. I think he thinks he's like some monster in bed, and that's going to be enough to keep any woman. I mean, when this girl on the left said, hey, you know, you're not fulfilling my needs, you're not calling me, I don't feel as close to you as you are with your wife. And he was like, well, I mean, I've been dicking you down real good. And she's like, you know, I need more than that. And when she acted like she was talking to someone else, he's like, oh, you're going to be back. Like, he's real cocky. And I think he thinks, like, he's the best that she's ever had. But I mean, we saw him go out on that date in the last episode where the girl was like, oh yeah, he thought he was real good in bed, but he's not even mid. He was like okay. And she like couldn't even give him an okay. I can't remember the exact word she used for him, but she did not make him sound good in the bedroom. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe he thinks he's like this monster in the bedroom, but really he's like real vanilla like Reiss. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.